Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about my game for health. It is called What Will Kill You First. The main objective of the game is to figure out why your patient has passed away, what illness killed them, and what part of the body was affected by this illness. So let's get started. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to play with today, so I'm just going to walk you guys through the steps and how the game
So let's get started. Once you print out all the sheets and cut them out, you can officially start. Unfortunately, the color printer was out of ink today, so everything is in black and white. But when you print it out, everything should be in color, which will make the board game itself a little bit easier to understand. So these are all the areas of the body that could be affected by an illness for your patient. And then you have all of your cards, which are your patient, the area of body that you think is affected, and what illness has killed them. So after shuffling up all the cards, you get to pick one category from each. I've already done them, and I've laid that out over there. That is the case patient report. So then you hand out all remaining cards to players. It's okay if not every player gets the same amount of card. And then you pick your players. So I'm going to be Mr. Green, and I'm going to start right here. So this is your starting area. You have one there, one there, one there, one there, 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 and there. It's a lot easier to tell where you can start because it is color coordinated. So after everyone gets all their cards and it is picked where they want to start, you start to roll the dice. Oh, but before you do that, you want to make sure you put the illnesses in a part of the body. It doesn't have to be in any specific order, just place them at random. And try not to place them in more than one room. I think I had lost one. Here we go. It had fallen on the floor. So this is where I randomly think that this patient was infected. So then you roll your dice, and I only got a 6. So I get to go 6 spots, but I cannot go diagonal. I can only go straight or horizontal. So I end up right there, and then the next person goes, and until you get into an area of the body, whoop, that is when you can make a suggestion about who has passed away, what area of the body has affected them, as well as what illness has ultimately caused their death. But you have to make sure that you are in the area of the body that you think they had passed away from. And then you could bring in other players if you think they are the patient that has passed away. And if you don't think that they passed away from this disease, you put it in a different room and you bring the illness that you think has ultimately killed them. Now, to make sure that it's right, other players have to show you their cards. But they have to do it in secret if they have an area, if they have one of the 3 topics, to disprove your accusation. And then, if it was disproved, you can mark your autopsy report to make sure that you're keeping track of it, of all the allegations. So that is not right. That is also not right. And Susie is not the patient. So eventually, you'll get to the point where all there are X's. Or you get to a point where one of the other players has insinuated the right suggestion as to who was killed. The game is rather simple, and if you do have any other questions on how to play, you could always refer back to the instructions. I hope you guys enjoy the game, and let me know what you think of it and other ways that I can improve it.
One more thing that I had forgot to mention while displaying you guys the video is that every time after you make a suggestion, you guys have to look at the autopsy report file. So those 3 cards in that envelope to see if you were right or wrong. If you are wrong, the game continues, but you are no longer allowed to make suggestions. If you are right, the game is over and ends at that point, and you guys can restart.